Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Guys at Magic. This is Hunter and Shane. What's up, Shane?
What is up, nerds?
We are back with another episode of Resolving the Stack. That is right, our weekly news wrap up for everything Magic the Gathering. This week, we are wrapping up March 16th, 2025, all the way to today, March 22nd, 2025. We've got a lot to talk about because, of course, we do. Magic the Gathering is newsworthy every single week. That's why this show exists, right, Shane?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Um, But yeah, before we get started, I just want to remind everybody to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because you don't want to miss the news, right? Every single Sunday, we come out with Resolving the Stack. So don't miss out. Stay tuned. But let's talk about the first thing from this week. Tarkir Dragonstorm story. We've been talking about it for the last two, I want to say.
Been a while.
Resolving the Stacks. It's finally over. So that's it. Story closed for Tarkir. Basically what happened. Nicol Bolas is now free. That's a big thing. So he's probably going to be the big bad. Yeah, I mean, go read it. I'll just hit on some quick points. Nicol Bolas is alive. Ugin came out and was like, Sarkhan, stop this madness, and just stopped everything. So that was kind of it. But we also got a card with the final episode of the story. We actually didn't talk about this card. So let's talk about it real quick. It's United Battlefront. It's 3 and a white for a sorcery. You look at the top 7 cards of your library, put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, Collected Company?
Yeah, but Collected Company hits creatures.
It's true. You're absolutely correct. But it's still a very good card.
Very good. Hope you hit some rocks and enchantments and whatnot.
And other stuff. Yeah.
Of 3 or less.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good card if you're running that kind of themed deck. I think I mentioned to Steven he runs a Shorakai, just all enchantment deck, which, not Shorakai, sorry. I meant the Go Shintai is what I'm trying to say.
Got it.
Go Shintai, all enchantments. I think this would fit in that because it's all enchantments. And then I mentioned with you, Shane, this would be pretty good.
It would be.
For one of your decks, Iriet, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, United Battlefront, pretty cool card. Story is over. But speaking of spoilers, we are very much deep into spoiler season, as you see on the screen. We have got some spicy new cards, some spicy new card treatments. It's very cool. If you guys haven't already seen, go back throughout the entire week. We've been posting spoiler videos. I don't know why you're not watching them, because this set looks incredible.
Yeah, there's some cool treatments, cool cards, cool reprints, and shaping up to be a cool set. A lot of cool things.
A lot of cool things, indeed. So, yeah, spoiler season continues on this week, so stay tuned. Moving on to the other news. They did the Secret Lair Chaos Vault. They just dropped one of these on a Monday. Unfortunately, we are talking about the wrap-up, so this is news from the week. They released Dogs Are Better Than Cats, which is Escape to the Wilds, Rip Apart, Titanic Ultimatum, Arcane Signet, and Basilisk Collar, all with dog treatment. And another one they released was Cats Are Better Than Dogs. Cat treatment, all the same cards.
Dude, we saw that dog in a frog suit such a long time ago.
Yes, we did.
And I remember we tried to figure out what it would be. Basilisk Collar was not on my bingo card.
It was not. Unfortunately, because you are watching this on this day it came out, these both have already sold out completely.
Yikes. Well, we're late to that game.
Sorry, but that was the news. Because these Chaos Vaults, they don't actually have a release date. They just drop them out of nowhere. So you just gotta be right place, right time,
I guess.
So they dropped.
What are you picking here, Hunter? Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But speaking of Secret Lair just dropping out of nowhere, we do have a Secret Lair that is actually release date central, similar to the SpongeBob ones we talked about. What was it, last week? They are going to be releasing on Monday, as well as all of these Secret Lairs. So this first one is called They Grow Up So Fast, which is all of the Dragon Lords. It's pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, I remember when they were spoiling the set, and I was like, are they gonna reprint Dragon Lord Solmgar, like all the OG Dragon Lords, and they
Yeah.
didn't really fully get a reprint, but I guess getting a good Lair is close enough. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but as you see here, Atarka, Dromoka, wow. Culligan,
Dracoma.
if you flip them over, they're babies.
They're cute little babies. They
Yeah.
actually are cuter than like some of the ones in the main set are just kind of weird.
And then you've got Ojutai and Silumgar, also two scary dragon lords that are also babies.
I kind of like them. That's cool. Don't know if I
Very
pick this one
cool.
up, but it's cool.
It is very cool. The other one that is releasing on Monday is Garden Buds. That is filled with cards that are exactly what it is, right? They look like leaves and stuff. So you got Ashaya, Soul of the Wild, Elvish Reclaimer, Harrow, World Shaper, and Horn of Greed.
I know that a lot of these are always very like you get mixed reviews, but I'm a really big fan of these Magic cards that just don't resemble cards at all. I know some people hate them, but I think this is like awesome, dude.
You like these?
I do. They're even the remember the ones that were like the movie posters and the horror, but like all those different harder to read kind of like just as long as I know what the card does, I really don't care. But I'm sitting across the table from this, I'd probably be upset because I have no idea what these cards do.
But you're saying for yourself, you're here
For
for it.
myself, right? For
Got it.
myself, it's in my deck and I read it a million times. I know what's up. But for being an opponent, I hate these cards.
Yeah. Well, that is Garden Buds. Speaking of for yourself, Shane, how about this one for yourself? This is Tragic Romance. It's got a whole bunch of cool things with the dragons. Speaking of which, first and foremost, it is Kalia the Vast, Skithrix, the Blight Dragon, Angel of Despair, and Master of Cruelties. Shane, you are a Kalia player. You own a Kalia deck. This is your set.
This is basically a Kalia Seeker there, yeah. I mean, besides Skittles, I don't really run Skittles, but I don't see why you couldn't run Skittles in the deck. It's fantastic.
It's Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dragon, it's infect, but literally the other three are just in the Kalia list pretty much every time. So
Mm-hmm.
you run Kalia, this is in pretty easy pickup, and I mean if you like the art, obviously easy pickup.
Do you like the art?
I think it's interesting, kind of a weird like anime fairy tale looking thing. It's
Big,
cool though.
big Kalia loves Skittles.
That part's pretty cool.
I'm here for it. Natural Angel of Despair loves Master of Cruelties. That's very interesting as well.
That is very interesting.
But yeah, this is a cool one. Tragic Romance. They can't be together. But moving on, we've got Twisted Tunes. This is kind of like a Looney Tunes kind of looking kind of stuff, right?
Looney Tunes and like I'm getting massive Cuphead vibes.
Cuphead is the word I was looking for. Yes. We've got Silence, Winds of Abandon, Culling the Weak, Fatal Push, and Young Wolf.
It's really cool.
I like them a lot. This is kind of what you were saying with you don't care what they look like because you know what they do. So
Yeah.
you would probably pick this up.
Yeah. Even just like the title of these cards is kind of cool. Like we don't I don't know. This is very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Moving on to one that you might be thinking is way too different for you, Shane. I'm curious to hear your opinion on the Pick'em and Stick'em. Why is it called Pick'em and Stick'em? I'll tell you why. We've got Thalia, Heretic Athar, Clever Impersonator, Hedron Crab, Pitiless Plunderer, and a treasure token. But the Stick'em part is because it comes with 5 sticker sheets that you can
Did they not learn
stick to the cards.
people don't like putting stickers on their cards?
Yeah, I'm not putting stickers on my cards.
I mean the art is cool, but the sticker part I also don't want to put stickers on my cards. Unless you put them on like the sleeve on the outside of the card.
Yeah.
That was like the big dumb thing for when you're playing those like unsets with the whole stickers and I'm not gonna put stickers on my cards, dude.
I'm not putting stickers on my cards ever, ever, ever. But yeah,
It's very
interesting.
bright art though.
Interesting from the one of the sticker sets. It says 2004. I don't know the reference there.
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah,
it was a great year, I guess, dude.
2004, great year.
Great.
Comment down below. What does 2004 mean? I don't know. And the
Or the recession, dude.
the final Secret Lair that is coming out on Monday the 24th is Secret Lair High, class of 87, with all of their kind of senior picture portraits. It's AC Tyre of Gyre Strait, Anja Falconroth, Chilane Teller of Tales, and Radha Heart of Keld.
I like this.
You like this one?
I kind of do.
This one has got very mixed opinions.
I can see why, because it is ridiculous, but it just kind of reminds me of that like 80s horror trope, and I kind of like all those. So.
And on the backside, looks a little bit fun in the 90s kind of stuff.
That's true.
Right? So, yeah. it's interesting that Chilane's favorite subject is themselves. Chilane.
Well, they're Chilane.
The show must go on, but not without me.
Interesting. Yeah, this is just like throw up in your mouth from the 90s, and it looks like a styrofoam cup that I picked up in the 90s.
Kind of, yeah. Absolutely. And then finally, if you were able to purchase $150 of all of the secret lairs that come out on Monday the 24th, you get a free promo card, which is Deadeye Navigator.
I love that you say free.
Hey, if you spend that much money, this is free, right?
Dude, if you just spend $150, you get this for free.
Exactly. It's no big deal.
I mean, it's awesome art. It really is.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It looks really cool.
But if you can't pick this up,
I'm not going to be getting this one. Yeah.
Probably just pick it up as a single. Might find it a little cheaper.
Less than 150, maybe. We'll see.
Probably. But yeah, that's all the secret lairs. But moving on, guess what, Shane?
What?
We are still 3 months out for Final Fantasy, but here's another spoiler.
Okay.
Zel Dinchk, I hope I'm saying that correctly, because I doubt I am, is 2 and a red for a 0/3 legendary creature human monk. It says you may play an additional land on each of your turns. Zel Dinchk gets +1/+0 for each land you control, and at the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand.
That's so weird.
In mono red.
That is so weird.
Yeah,
Why? What
this
the
is
heck?
they said, interestingly enough, they said they're not doing land ramp in red, and then like they did this card, which they're pulling back and saying it's not actually ramp because you have to pick up a land at the end of your end step, which is still land ramp because you can still play 2 per turn. I don't know.
Yeah, you're still netting 1, aren't you? Because
For your
I
turn.
guess unless you
Yeah.
can't play another turn, there will be a time where you can't play another land, and at that point you're just picking up lands.
Which is perfectly fine in my opinion, because landfall is a thing, and if you can just do it every single turn, just boom, 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 because you're pitching it back to your hand, you're gonna get landfall triggers every time.
That's true. It's very weird. Very, very weird mono red color.
But very similarly to the last Final Fantasy spoiler, the reason this was spoiled was because it was this character's birthday. So
These fake characters have birthdays.
I don't know Final Fantasy as much as someone else might be.
Does that mean the day they were drawn or the day they were born in the story?
The
So
day
confused.
they were born, I think. Their actual birthday. And someone had pointed out, if they keep doing this, expect about 5 more before the set comes out.
Okay.
So stay tuned right here on Resolving the Stack, Final Fantasy spoilers every week, because the hype is real.
This set is going to be quite literally the biggest set Magic's done in maybe even ever, you think, right?
Probably. Yeah. This will probably be Lord of
ridiculous.
the Rings for sure. So
It's crazy, dude.
we'll see. Moving on to our favorite section of the video. It's the community spotlight, where we go through the subreddit and pick out 3 users in the community that had the most kind of upvoted posts, and we talk about them. But because this is a spoiler season week, it is hard to find posts that are up there higher than the actual
Not
spoilers themselves. Yeah. So we've got some to talk about, though. We've got user Cardboard Crack, who always is in the subreddit all the time, just posting their little comics, which I think is hilarious, their little comic slides. It's about Tarkir Dragonstorm. It says, Tarkir Dragonstorm is bringing back adventures, but now they're called Omens. Actually, Omens shuffle back into the library. Wow, United Battlefront is collected company, but in white. No, it's only non-creature permanents. Taval, Arbiter of Virtue, gives everything delve. It's insane. You also lose life when you cast spells. Do you actually read the cards? I just get excited.
That's so
That is
funny.
the community in a nutshell. Because we just talked about United Battlefront. I said collect a company, and you said no, it doesn't. It doesn't get creatures.
Which is, this is just with any set. I feel like this happens because you do kind of only want to see the good in the card, which, people are like that. Obviously, when something new's released, you're not trying to find the bad in it. I mean, some people are, but that's very on par with
On
what's going on.
point. Yeah, this is hilarious.
I just get excited. That's you, dude.
We all get excited. Every set comes out. We get hyped. It's incredible. Moving on. We've got the user Forest Imel. I know how to say this person's name now. We actually had them on last week. It is a creator of art. If you remember, it was the Monastery Messenger they showed off last week. This is their warrior token for the set.
Oh.
Which is incredible.
This is a pretty crazy art for a token.
Yeah, this is the warrior tokens that sacrifice themselves. So this is awesome.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah. So Forest Imel, congratulations on your full-time job at Blizzard. Because remember last time we talked about that. Very cool to see your art here. This is an incredible piece, and people are probably going to want to pick up these tokens. So.
Yeah. What's that game where you're like a samurai and you just fight massive waves of enemies?
Don't remember.
Oh man, we used to play it so much when we were younger. Like all of us did. I can't remember now.
And finally, we have another person that joined into the community to show off their art. This is user Lord Adornable, but their real name is Alejandro Pacheco. They did the art for the copy token. This is their art for that.
That's some cool art too.
Yeah. I love it when the artists come into the community and just like, hey, I'm a big fan of Magic, and I just wanted to show off the stuff that I actually got to work on because they're super hyped for it. I am super hyped for them, and we get a chance to see the full art, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, dude. Seems like this set's getting really high quality art just for tokens. I like that.
Me too. Yeah. This is an incredible piece here by Alejandro. So, yeah. But that is going to do it for us today. If you guys liked that video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you're staying up to date with everything that we got putting out. And don't forget, we are still trekking along with all of our spoilers, so stay tuned for spoiler season of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Set looks incredible. Cannot wait. In the description, you'll find links to all of our social media accounts. Check those as well. And on the screen right now, those are all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your added support. It really does mean the world to us. If you guys want to check out what they're seeing, which is not here on YouTube, please check the link in the description as well and consider subscribing. And a very, 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 very special shout out to our Gains Indestructible tier, starting with Daryl Tripp,
Demarion Turner,
Doc Jerome,
Jimmy Ward,
Kevo,
Larry Killian,
Robert Myatt,
50 PSGR,
Tim K,
and Ryder Cole.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. And until the next video, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Bye-bye.